June 11th, 2006. Rob Van Dam cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and defeated John Cena to win the WWE Championship. Little did he know that his world would come crumbling down in a matter of days. The very next week, he, along with his fellow wrestler Sabu, was arrested with 18 grams of marijuana.
What do you go by?
Rob Van Dam, RVD.
Oh, okay, I've heard of you.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me why your car smells like dope?
And the arrest meant him vacating the only thing he had dreamt of since childhood, the WWE Championship. And that too, after years of hard work and performing throughout the globe. He was now sitting at home, jobless and depressed. That was certainly not an ideal time for all that. And that's when the very same marijuana, due to which he had lost everything, became a savior for him. Welcome to Sports Wallet, and today we'll be talking about how marijuana saved RVD's life. But before we get down to business, why don't you just click on that subscribe button? It means the life to us. Rob Van Dam's journey to the top of WWE wasn't easy. He had worked tirelessly to build his career, both in the independent circuit and eventually in World Wrestling Entertainment, where his high-flying, daredevil style won over countless fans. When RVD cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on June 11, 2006 at ECW One Night Stand, it was the culmination of years of hard work. Not only had he dethroned John Cena, a face synonymous with WWE at the time, but he had also done so on his own turf, in front of the notoriously passionate ECW crowd. Rob Van Dam became WWE champion, and for a moment, everything seemed perfect. He had reached the pinnacle of his career. Just a week after that career-defining win, Rob and fellow wrestler Sabu were pulled over in Ohio for speeding. The police search revealed that the two wrestlers were in possession of 18 grams of marijuana, as well as other controlled substances. The headlines spread like wildfire. The WWE, with its family-friendly image, was not about to stand by idly. RVD was forced to drop his newly won WWE Championship. In just a matter of days, everything he had worked for, everything he had dreamed of since he was a kid, vanished. To make matters worse, Rob wasn't alone in this struggle. Wrestling is a tough business, both physically and mentally. Countless wrestlers had succumbed to the pressures of fame, injuries, and the relentless travel schedule. Many turned to drugs or alcohol to cope, and unfortunately, some never made it out of that dark spiral.
Going back and forth with all this, I've got to get busy with my rehab.
From going through withdrawals, but there were times where I passed out. I mean, the company knew.
Spike goes, "Hey, Vinnie Mac, you got any kind buds?"
Guys run orals all the time, and then they take the shots.
Of them, threw them in my mouth, chewed them up, and swallowed them.
Oh my God.
I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock in the afternoon the next day.
The tragic deaths of wrestlers like Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit loomed large over the industry. It wasn't just about losing jobs or championships, it was about survival. And at that moment, RVD was fighting for his. And that's when he listened to his inner self and became an advocate for the legalization of marijuana.
Suicides over guilt because people think that they're doing something bad or wrong
Actually improve your life expectancy.
I always figured that was my position in the war, was to tell people, well, this is why it was prohibited. And
No longer a dirty little habit. It's something you're doing to increase your health.
marijuana needs people to speak for it. It doesn't have a voice.
Know that. It's sad, but most people know more than the government.
I would rather go down for what I believe than stand for what I don't.
Unlike many who might have spiraled into further substance abuse or self-destruction, RVD saw marijuana as a lifeline. While it had caused him to lose his WWE Championship, he believed it could also help him heal. Marijuana wasn't just a recreational drug to RVD, it was a medicine. In 2020, Rob established and licensed his name to RVD CBD, a cannabinoids company specializing in CBD and cannabis paraphernalia. In 2021, he was named chairman of United American Petroleum Corp., a shell company that acquired RVD CBD and seeks to acquire other cannabis properties. RVD became a fixture at cannabis conventions, speaking about his journey and the importance of alternative medicine. His message resonated not just with wrestling fans, but with people from all walks of life. He was no longer just Mr. Monday Night, he had become an advocate for change. Today, as more and more states and countries move toward the legalization of marijuana, RVD's advocacy seems more relevant than ever. His story stands as a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of health, and the belief that sometimes the very thing that knocks you down can be the thing that lifts you back up. And that's the story of how marijuana saved Rob Van Dam's life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. At Sports Wale, we bring you the most unique and inspiring stories from the world of sports.